there in a second. Hold on, y'all. I still have to grab something else. I'm going to be eating my potatoes while I'm doing this. So, bear with your girl. But good morning. Good morning, my loves. I'm so tired. Welcome back to another collective wake and bake reading. If you guys are new here, what's up? What's poppin'? My name is Magica, and if you are returning, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. This reading is going to be about your reputation. Yeah. Let's see what your reputation is. I hope you guys are doing well on this Tuesday morning, afternoon, whenever you're seeing this, whatever. Go ahead and pray in. Honor my ancestors, spirit guides, angels, for my highest good and highest light. Please provide me the most clear, most accurate, most concise messages, most transparent messages when it comes to my viewers and their reputation. What is my collective's reputation? How are they being seen? What is my collective's reputation? How are they being seen? Clarify focus. You're very strategic. People find you to be strategic. What is this about? Strategic when it comes to what? Oh, I just heard you're smarter than you may look. Hmm. So your reputation is being underestimated. People underestimate you. Hmm. Hmm. People underestimate you a lot. When it comes to people seeing you from a romantic sense, they see you as someone not to play with. They see you as in game. Yeah, mad holes at the bottom of the deck. You could stand out to people. It's like that's not the one that you put in third parties. That's not the one that you treat like a hoe. That's not the one. Nah, that's not the one. Because as soon as you try, it's a wrap. Okay. What is my collector's reputation? Also, you know how to point out if people play games. Like, um, again, it's this energy of you're smarter than you may look, or they may have thought you were. So maybe you have like a naivety type of like aura or something like that. It's like you know how to play dumb, but you really be knowing what the fuck be going on. What is my collective's reputation? Also, if you were one to fall for the shenanigans or be caught up in third parties, it's something about smartening up. Okay. What is my collective's reputation? As soon as you sense something off or feel like something is off, you going with that. Like you know when somebody is trying to play games, or you know when somebody is trying to get over on you in some type of way. Okay. What is my collective's reputation? It's like you're not smarter than me. You may think you're smarter than me, but you're not smarter than me. I've seen this before. Some of y'all are very good with pattern recognition. What's my collective's reputation? It's something about just knowing shit. Okay. Also, your reputation is knowing what to do with that thing. Okay. Also, people may find you very smart when it comes to your private area, stuff like that. You're very picky or very decisive on who you lay down with. If you feel like someone has somebody else, or if you feel like someone is not committal or something of that nature, you wouldn't even go that route with that person. Yeah, you're one to look at somebody's actions and cancel out their words. It's like, yeah, what you said sounds good, bitch, but I'm paying attention to your fucking actions. Okay. So you have a reputation of not being outsmarted. You also have the reputation of moving on. Yeah, not wanting any your past people or anything like that. You're not the type to spin the block or let somebody spin the block on you. You don't play that shit. Especially if this is a person or people who have once had you in your head in some type of way. Somebody can be wearing a pair of white socks or red socks, or a pair of white socks with those stripes around it, with red stripes around it, or something like that. Something about the gym. Let me want my card from here. What is my collector's reputation? What is my collector's reputation? You have this tendency of knowing what's for you and what's not. Like, yeah. Your reputation could be you're an emotional person. You're actually a lot more sensitive than you may let on. For some of y'all could have made somebody cry. Oh. Okay. I feel like that may have stuck with somebody. Also, there's something about you don't care about how something may have hurt you or anything like that. If it's time to end it, it's time to end it. And there's also something about you having this reputation of everything happens for a reason. Whatever happens, happens. It happened for a reason. And I keep picking up this energy of, I feel like y'all attract people who think they can play with y'all. Like I don't know if they think it's a game or if they think they can try to outsmart you in some type of way, and it's just like it don't work. Like you be playing chess, bitch. It just don't work. You're very protective over your energy. You're not going to put yourself in a position to where you're losing out. So you're very protective over yourself. You're protective over your emotions. You're protective over your heart. You're protective over your your organs. Okay. You don't play that. Okay. Let me switch the deck. What is my collector's reputation? What is my collector's reputation? One more shuffle. What is my collector's reputation? What is my collector's reputation? What's my collector's reputation? So if I do, oh, you are quick to discard people who aren't for you. And I don't care if that's friends, family, a job, uh, okay? Like, you don't give a fuck. If you're not for me, I'm out this hoe. You're not aligned with me, I'm out this hoe. I'd rather be with people who I'm aligned with. I'd rather deal with things that I'm aligned with. I'd rather work on things that I'm aligned with. I also feel like some of y'all could be very hot and cold sometimes. Maybe you have this. I feel like you have this reputation where you give people a certain amount of chances. When it comes to your relationships, I don't think you're someone who quits right away. It's something about your boundaries. So if you need to bless somebody with your absence, you would do that. Mm, okay. What's my collective's reputation? What's my collective's reputation? What's my collective's reputation? What's my collective's reputation? That's funny. Thank you. What's my collective's reputation? Damn. Um, okay, some of y'all have a reputation of getting into a better connection or commitment after dealing with someone who may have cheated on you, or there's just a lot of deceptive energy in a connection or something like that. Some of y'all may have had a reputation of staying in connections that were no longer good for you until you smartened up. Okay. What's my collective's reputation? You can be a little mean. At least that's how people see you. People, mm, okay, okay. I feel like a person has one time to be mean with you, one time to show you they don't really fuck with you like that, one time to do something. Again, it's something that you peep, especially it's because again, heavy pattern recognition, like you just notice. So you see things from like a mile away. You're just like, yeah, let me steer clear. Yeah, let me not even. It's like people feel like you are too smart for your own good. Low key. People can't get you into the way that they trap people and the way that they keep people bound to them with mind games and stuff like that. They can't do the same to you. And I feel like you may have been down this road with a couple people. So it's like how people tend to act when they talking about they say one thing and do the other. You just like I see right through you. Like you're not showing me nothing different, bitch. Like I've seen these old tricks already. Like I, Your reputation is nobody can get over on you. That's look. Can't nobody get over on you. You've seen all the tricks in the book, and probably at one point in time, you were the person playing all the tricks in the book, so you know what's going on. You know what's going on. Let me get a last card. What's my collective's reputation? What is their reputation? How are people viewing them? What's their reputation? Thank you. Trying to tell you, as soon as somebody think they got one up on you, as soon as somebody think they're about to get their way with you and do whatever it is that they want to do in the connection, you're gonna put a butt. You're gonna nip that shit straight in the bud. If you ain't over here trying to commit and do this and that and this, bitch, you might as well get the fuck on, because I'm gonna see through whatever games you may got going on. So people know they gotta come correct, because you see through the bullshit. You see through it. Your reputation is you will go ahead and block a motherfucker and allow them to think about you. Think about what you did. Sit back and think about what you did, because you ain't never gonna enter my life again. You ain't never gonna have no time over here again. Your reputation is you don't play about your peace. And it's funny because you can be a very, very patient person, but there's some things that you don't have any patience for. Heavy on go stand in the corner. Just don't. And the timeout don't never timeout don't never end. Yeah, you about to be thinking about me for a lifetime, bitch, because you thought you was about to do this and do that and da 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 da. Never. Not over here. Your reputation is you a checker hoe. You're gonna say what you want to say, and what's on your chest and what's on your heart. Okay, here's something else. What's my collector's reputation? You be having, your reputation is that you got ex-lovers or people that you used to still deal with still in love with you. I mean, used to deal with still in love with you. You got exes that are still in love with you. That's your reputation. These niggas like, damn, she was the best I ever had. I should have never played this game. I should have wifed her up or wifed him up. I should have did this. You got motherfuckers. You better treat her right, because you're gonna be singing your shoulda, coulda, wouldas if you don't. I should have did this. I should have did that. Yeah. Your reputation is you'll leave motherfuckers behind and they'll still be in love with you to this day. Still be in love with you till this day. But you smarten up, because you realize when people are just trying to take from you. Nah, bitch, you trying to leech. Nah, you trying to drain my energy. Nah, you trying to do this. Nah, you trying to do that. I see. No. Y'all favorite word is no. Not y'all got these people singing shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Your reputation today is, baby, them niggas is still in love with you. Or them women are still in love with you, because they should have got it together. I also feel like your reputation is if y'all had people who used to play those games with other people, you're the type to want to you motivate people to convert them to like want to settle down, wanting to be in a relationship and stuff like that, wanting to grow and uh, evolve past whatever type of energy they were in before they met you. Okay, so some of y'all may have a reputation of turning uh having people put up their player jerseys. What's my collective's reputation? Mm-hmm. Y'all don't stay in a place for too long, or y'all don't stay with somebody for too long, especially if they on that bullshit. You're quick to leave behind people who are non-committal or just won't give you what you want. You're not gonna sit there and play the role, or you're not gonna allow people to sit there and try to play the role with you, play house and all this other shit when they not contributing to a future. No, not doing that. What's my collective reputation? You're a light for people. You teach people things. I can't look. You're my first healthy relationship. Look, man, I'm trying to tell y'all. Some of y'all definitely got a reputation of turning a bad boy or a bad girl into a good boy or a good girl. Your reputation is getting those difficult ass people who thought they can do whatever it is that they want to do with other people. As soon as they start dealing with you and shit like that, I'm I'm here. I'm not too thugged out, nigga. It's a motherfucking rainbow. Like I see, it says you got them in their feelings. Yeah, you the type that get people in their feelings for sure. I tell y'all. Do right or leave me alone. Okay. Your reputation is you deliver people's karma. Somebody can be a Leo or a Virgo. August is here. Or somebody's birthday can be in August. Well, still Leo or Virgo. Uh, but August can be significant for some of y'all. Your reputation is that you're able to get whatever it is that you want and desire as long as you plan for it or you take the calculated moves. I also feel like your reputation is people that you have left behind could be possibly getting their karma for whatever bad things that they did with you while they were in your life. Your reputation is some of y'all could have left behind a person who like y'all could have been like struggling with this person at one point in time, but as soon as you let this person go, you started being able to get your blessings. Okay, your reputation is treat this one right or you gonna get your karma. Some of y'all can have a Libra in your chart, highly aspected, and we know Libra, karma real quick. They rule karma. Okay. Your reputation is you meet people where they at as well. Okay. Okay. What is my collective reputation? You don't do surface level shit. Everything you do is with a purpose. Yeah. Your reputation is, like I said, you meet people where they at. Whatever they give you, you give them. You don't go above and beyond. You're not about to overextend. I love you just as much as you love me. I fuck with you just as much as you fuck with me. I'll call you just as much as you call me. I'll text you just as much as you text me. For some of y'all, your reputation is you are in your first ever healthy relationship after dealing with somebody who was um, just not good for you, wasn't aligned for you. Okay. Yeah. Speak my love language in past person. Get right or get left. You are quick to throw up the deuces, baby. You'll give somebody a couple chances, and if they just not aligning with what you, okay, I'm not about to sit here and talk no more. Now I'm about to move with the action, bitch. Also, I feel like y'all reputation is uh you're all about action. You don't do no talking. Okay. You're not gonna sit there and tell somebody what you're gonna do and how you're gonna show up. You're just gonna do it. You're not all talk. You know how to speak other people's love languages. Like you catch on to it real quick. Okay. What's my collective's reputation? A couple more. Spoiled. What Lola wants, Lola gets. And that's just period. Like I was saying earlier, anything that you want, you're going to take the moves or you're going to make the moves in order to get it. And that's just what it is. Okay? Your reputation is you're spoiled in some type of way. Whatever you want, you're going to get it. And you don't care if you got to get it for yourself. If you're not getting it from somebody else, you're going to give it to yourself. One more. What's my collective's reputation? What I say? It's strict over here. That you don't play that shit. You see through the bullshit. You got boundaries. You either gonna do it like this or you gonna get the fuck up out my face. And it's like you give people room to prove themselves. And I also just heard you give people room to hang themselves. Some people be, damn, you give a nigga a little bit of rope, they start swinging that bitch around like they're a motherfucking cowboy. You may want to reel that shit in before you get your feelings hurt. Niggas taking an inch, they taking a mile. You give an inch, they taking a mile. You like, no, see. You give people room to hang themselves. I'm gonna let you do what you want to do, so I can see what you rather do. But no, these are my boundaries and this and that. Like you'll give them room to do it, but as soon as motherfuckers start crossing shit, yeah, you gonna let them know. You can't do that around here. We don't do that here. I hear we can either do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. Give me a couple more. Give me one more. What is my collective's reputation? You smart as fuck, babe. You're smart. You're smart. Definitely not like the others. Definitely not. Like you don't get caught up in that shit. Can't nobody ever say that you are like the people that they dealt with in the past. They can never say that. They could never say that. Your reputation is your truth and authenticity is top tier. Like you don't play the role. Like you're not about to put on an act. Nothing about you is an act. What you see is what you get. Your reputation is you've been through a few things, yeah, but you smartened up and you learned from it. Now you know how to move. Yeah, a couple more. What is my collector's reputation? Please and thank you. Yeah, you don't care about what nobody got to say. You about your money. You do whatever it is that you feel like you want to do. Okay, you don't wait for people's approval. Okay, I feel like your reputation is sometimes people don't know what to do with you because they're used to dealing with a certain type of person or the same type of people, and you throw them off all of that equilibrium, just thrown off. Boo. They be like, what the fuck? Your reputation is like you don't like to share. Like you, especially when it comes to like who you're dating and stuff like that. Ain't no rosters, bitch. If you're gonna be over here, it's gonna be me and you focused on me and you. If you want to have a roster, go ahead and have that roster without me on it. I don't do the sharing. Are we not about to do that? You're stingy when it comes to people you deal with on a romantic level. I also feel like people maybe they feel like you are stingy with your abundance and stuff like that, but you don't care. You're like, it's mine. I worked hard to get this. You think you just about to leech off me in some type of way? No, boo. You got to put the work in. Don't just come over here and think you about to benefit off what I'm doing when you wasn't even with me shooting in the gym. Nope. Sorry. And you are the type to do anything for people. You are the type to spoil other people, but not if they don't deserve it. Why would I do that? No. Fuck out of here. Yeah, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. And for some of y'all, this could be like coming from your own family. They feel like they're entitled to whatever it is that you built for yourself. And you're like, bitch, you ain't even help me with none of this shit. You wasn't supporting me. You wasn't sharing a nigga content or business or none of that. You wasn't bigging me up. You wasn't trying to help. You wasn't trying to do nothing. Nothing. You weren't trying to do nothing. So why do you think you're about to get something? No, no, no. Your reputation is that you're family oriented as well, though. You are family oriented, but for your immediate family, the family that you've created for yourself. All right, let me get a couple more that I can miss out. What is my collector's reputation? Yeah. When I tell y'all turn hoes into housewives or players into house husbands, bitch, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, niggas taking y'all on dates and shit. You be look, bruh. Bruh, I feel like, bruh, anybody who thought they wanted to be with other people before, after meeting you, they that goes out the door. Let me just tell you that. It goes strictly out the door. I'm still getting that your reputation is that you're not phased by glitz and glamour and what somebody can possibly do for you or anything like that. You don't give a fuck. You don't care about what somebody has or anything like that because you got your own shit. You got your own shit. So you're not phased by what somebody else got. You like, that reminds me of a post I posted the other day on my Instagram. Uh, I think I put only birds are impressed by a nigga with bread. You're not impressed. You're not impressed. You don't give it. How are you going to treat me? What's your character like? What's that mind like? You don't care about none of that. Okay. I also feel like to end it out, your reputation is that you went through some type of change. You went through a lot of changes to get to where you are now, and it's people see it. People see it. Your reputation is just you do not play about you. You've been through so much. You learned so much. You know not to play about yourself, or you're not going to allow anybody else to play with you. So that's your reputation, y'all. It's strict over here. Get with it or get lost, bitch. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there, collective. If this reading resonated for y'all in any type of way, please like, comment, subscribe if you already haven't. Share this message with someone you feel may need to hear it. Continue to help your girl get to 10,000 subscribers because once I get there, I'll be giving away some money. If you're interested in booking a reading, purchasing any jewelry, joining the membership, or anything like that, all that information is down in the description box below. I love y'all so much. Until next time, bye, Bookies.